We are a campaign of about 14 organizations. We are left-wing progressive organizations, and we've been campaigning against the Lisbon Treaty since last November. The three main reasons that we argue for a no vote are, one, that we believe that the Lisbon Treaty will militarize Europe and will bring Ireland into a network of military organizations and military and countries where the military expenditure is very high, aggressive countries, ex-colonial countries. And we think that this is going to have a very negative effect on our neutrality. That's the main first reason. The second reason is that we believe that the Lisbon Treaty is going to have a negative effect on the democratic process in Europe. Smaller states would lose out, and larger states would gain from this process, and we think that is not a very positive thing. Finally, we think that the Lisbon Treaty, because it has competition and free market as the top of its agenda, it will have a very negative effect on the public services here in Ireland, particularly on health and on education. But there is one other reason that I want to mention to you, and this is that because we have been put into the very difficult position in Europe, where our citizens, Irish citizens, are the only ones voting, the other 26 states have been denied the vote. That puts us a responsibility that makes it even more responsible on our part to understand what the treaty is all about, but our government has chosen not to distribute a copy of the treaty to every household, as it had happened in France. So a lot of our people still, about 30% of our people, say that they don't understand what's in the treaty, and therefore they're not going to vote yes.
Well, there's been also a lot of support from across Europe.
Support?
From the activists across Europe.
Yes, we've had, yes, this is a very good point. We've had German, Austrian, Belgian, French, Italian, Spanish activists coming over to Ireland to give us support for the no position. But of course, on the other side, we had people like Barroso, we had people like Angela Merkel, we had various commissioners coming over here and giving support to the yes side.
But for the first time, as I understand, there are more people saying no to the referendum.
That is correct. For the first time today, the Irish Times, which is probably the best respected newspaper in the country, has published a poll that says that the no side is 35%, the yes side is 30%, but still leaves the rest, the 35%, as undecided. And I think there is where the battle is going to take place over the next 5-6 days. Because if 1/3 of our people are undecided because they don't understand what's in the treaty, you can understand the confusion. And this is what we blame the government, that it didn't make sure that our people understood what was in the treaty, the content of the treaty. And if it's like signing a blank check, and nobody in their right mind is going to go to a bank or go to a financial institution and sign a check which is not filled, a blank check. And that's why a lot of our people are saying, we don't know what's in the treaty, and therefore we're going to vote no.
But probably you are against the treaty because you know what it is in the treaty.
I have spent 6 weeks with my friends studying every page and every protocol of the treaty, and I am against it, yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Good luck.
Bye.